Chandler's Channel. I'm Tracy with your intuitive weekly reading for March 31st through April 6th, 2014. So welcome. We'll go get Whitehawk in just a moment, but as always, I touch back as quickly as I can on the previous week. And last week, Whitehawk had spoke of a lot of sadness. There was a lot, right? Because that's when it came through that the Malaysian MH370, that there was no survivors and that they believed it had plunged into the South Indian Ocean. Yet, there was no evidence of that occurring, and at the time that I'm making this, that is still the case. So, that caused a lot of sadness, not in only the people who were personally affected by it, God bless you, by the way, but by those of us in the world, because we feel it. And so there was a lot of profound sadness about that, because you just wondered, like, how could that happen? How could we lose track of a plane and then be sent on this wild goose chase as to where it ended up with all the technology that we have, all the tracking, and everyone, talking about how everyone's being watched and la la la. You just think, like, how is this possible? And many people don't believe until there is some sort of evidence, of course, that that actually did occur. And I've actually thought of doing a reading on it to see what Whitehawk says regarding that. So if you'd like to hear that, give me a comment down below and say, hey, yeah, I'd like you to do a reading on that. But Whitehawk also did say it would be a week of purging, that the equinox energies had not fully passed through yet. And I can tell you in my own personal life, there was lots of purging going on. I got lots off my chest. And so in your life, maybe it came that way in discussions, or maybe it came through spring cleaning. Purge. And he appealed to our higher selves to go slow, to not go busy yet into the spring season. And if you're in Ottawa or the East Coast, well, you wouldn't be going too busy anyways, because there was so much snow this past week again. So we're still in the cold. I got my blanket. I'm frozen, although I'm trying to appear springy. It's freezing. If you can feel my hands. Here, feel them. Feel my hands. They're freezing. Anyways, so it's been a difficult week, just as Whitehawk had said. And he had said that about March. And in our April 2014 energetic forecast monthly reading, I touched back on that. So if you hadn't had a chance to listen to that, I'll put it up here somewhere for you in my description box for you to link to it and have a listen, because it's an interesting forecast. All right, without further ado, let's go get Whitehawk and see what he has to say for the week ahead as I stay warm with my blankie. Indeed. We have come to play, have we not, in this day? And we're like, yeah. We have. And he says, well, the good news is, children, not only will you play in this upcoming week, he says, you will pay in this upcoming week. And when I say pay, I do not mean you will get ticketed and that you'll have to pay that way, or income tax will come to you or something like that. He says, when I say pay, I mean there is money coming to you, kiddies. There is money coming to you. So look for its abundance as it makes your way to you this way today. And we're like, yeah, we're going to get paid. Yeah. We're just thinking we're all so happy. He says, and so although the past few weeks have been very arduous for many, if not all, he says, the good news indeed, children, is that pay is coming to play your way this week. And not only will it be a good week that way, he says, it will be an auspicious week many other ways for you in this week and upcoming weeks. He says it will be a very fluid next couple of weeks coming your way, children, and you will easily move through the waters of life in this week and the upcoming weeks, he says. And I'm almost feeling like, you know, in the upcoming weeks, all the other weekly readings will touch very much on the same subject. And he says, indeed, they will. He says, for there will be minor changes, and we are always happy to come back here, and we have so much to teach and heal, he says. But for your energetic weekly forecast, he says, the weeks will be fluid, and you will move forward easily and happily and joyfully, he says. Like, he's so happy to impart this knowledge to us because, you know, March was so difficult. In fact, the whole winter was quite difficult. Although February was a good month for getting things done. I do recall that. And he says, yes. He says it was another good month to play. He says, while you stay. And so this week, he says, children, in all essence, it will be a very auspicious week, an uplifting week, and a lovely week for you to go out and play with your pay. God bless, children. God bless as you play with your pay. Thank you. He loves to do those riddly things with me, eh? If you've been watching our readings, you'll notice there are other times too when I get, you know, those riddly, rhymey readings that I have to deliver to you. And so they're fun to deliver, but they're kind of, you're just like kind of following them going, wow. So it looks like it's going to be an auspicious week. It's going to be a week to play with our pay, and the next few weeks we're going to move fluidly through. So I can't wait for that because as I record this, we're still in the tough week, the last week of March, and like I said, it's breathing. Okay, so I had mentioned in my previous 2 videos about get me to 100 likes on my Facebook page, and the first 100 people will be entered into a giveaway to get a reading from me and Whitehawk. Well, mainly Whitehawk, but I have to channel it, so I have to be there, sorry. I'm free. So the link is in my description box, but on my homepage you'll see the Facebook logo, or you can click on that. One of those 2 ways will get you there, and please like and share my page. So Thursday is our intuitive weekly vlog. If you have any ideas, I'm all ears. Let me know what you'd like to hear a vlog on. Until then, take care as you play in your day with your pay. God bless. I'm Tracy for Challenge.